Did it work? These are the questions we always have to ask ourselves. Oh, Chari's here. Hi, Chari. Hi, V. Hi, Abby. Hi, Lisa. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Don't change your clocks. Inch, tobacco, wab, span, stem. That's it. Anyway, hello. Today we're going to be drawing bunnies. And Hal's here. So that was a bit creepy. The microphone rustling on my beard. Who knows? That's my nose. Everyone else in my house has the flu, and I don't. So hi V. I'm staying in here by myself and just drinking. It's water, but it could be that stuff that you use, the hand sanitizer. Delicious. I'm on your TV? Hi, Al. Sorry. Whew, that was a bit much. Oh, dear. God, imagine. Oh, I couldn't even imagine my face that big. I have played a couple of my YouTube videos on the TV, and oh boy, that's just a bit too much. Yeah. So I recommend tiny screen. A digital watch would do. You could just watch on the digital watch and hold it about 20 feet away or meters, depending on where you are in the world. Anyway, today we'll be drawing Captain Zeus. Why do you keep saying that, Abby? No, we're not going to be calling Cam. We'll do a can't edit out any of the speaky words today. I was actually going to put 2 of these drawing things in here. So let us do that with the magic of the computers today. Now, very quickly, possibly. Where is it? How to draw. Here it is. Press spacebar. Dun dun dun. And then you have to grab these things. Then we're going to press this button, and then we all just cross your fingers and hope the computer doesn't crash. It didn't crash. And then we save it in the pictures folder as this very good name. Let's see if that worked. Then we go File, Import. It's not as easy as Photoshop. Hey, look, it's a picture of me like 47 years ago. There it is. The bunnies. Ha ha ha. As soon as you click off, though, you can't move it again, which is a bit concerning. Oh, bright. That's lovely. Happy Easter. Oh, no. Well, happy Easter, V. V. Is that how you pronounce your name, by the way? V. Is it short for very cool? Or is it an acronym for very eccentric, eclectic? Like Gary V. I know him. I can't pronounce his last name. Vaynerchuk. I do hope you have a fantastic Easter, V. E. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. V-E-E. Or maybe it's Vaynerchuk. The same. Let's get it. Let's begin. Let's do it. So I drew this bunny standing on a giant egg, which is so much fun. I drew 2 pear babies. Not just ignore the 2 these things. Maybe I can turn them off. I can. Magic. It is now. It's actually my initials. My name is Valerie. Oh, Valerie Edmondson Eagles. Who's not ready? Leisha, what are you talking about? I can't believe you're here. Valerie in the battlefield. No, what is that word? Valor. The childs. I've heard of them. Anyway, I'll just slow down then. If you just, I can play some elevator music. I don't have anything that makes music. Wait, I got a bottle. That's good plan. Okay, well that's good because it's easier. It's easier than drawing. So we've got another pear baby hiding here in the great zoom. Hopefully this is going to zoom in the right place. Otherwise it's going to be a bit awkward if we just miss and then it ends up zooming in the wrong place. It was close. That's pretty good. There he is. He needs some buttons. We'll give him some buttons here. Oh, there we go. Wrong color. 1, 2, 3. 3 buttons. Ah, that is nice. So anyway, there we go. There's a bunny. There's a pear baby. We had a pear baby in the eye. Yes. Goodbye, V. Have fun. Singing. I wouldn't call that singing. I'd call that vibrating the air in not a good way. Well, we're going to draw things. I remember. We're here. Stay on task. Pay attention. It's good. Now we're going to draw egg chickens. Now this technique is a deep technique that he was doing. I do the doing all the time. Every day I do the doing. Eggs! That's right. It's excellent. So this is a fantastic way to get an idea of drawing a thing without having to draw the thing as easily. Now my favorite one is this one here because it has a lot of personality. Bad vibrations, pop, 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 excitations. I love the Beach Boys. Is that the Beach Boys? Oh, good vibrations. Oh, it is. It's not Hanson. It is not drunk. It's just very interesting. So look, let's begin. The first step, if we have a squizzer, is to draw an egg. Let's draw an egg. That's a bit close. Let's draw it a bit close. I mean, it's a bit far. We'll draw it here. I speak words. So to draw an egg shape, there was a song on Play School. I don't know, Abby. Who else is in Australia? Does anyone else do that song? It's not the Beatles, is it? Sorry, everybody. No laughing. Leisha's coughing. Calm. Shh. No talking. That would be really nice to have a nap. Ouch. I genuinely slid off my chair. Shouch. Shouch. That's when you yell ouch extremely loudly. So we have a pear. What is this thing called? It's an egg. Okay, so we've drawn the egg. I was going to call it a potato. Lishi is sushi. Sushi? Parlez-vous français, monsieur? That's Japanese. So, we draw the egg shape. Now, it's bigger at the bottom and it's smaller at the top. And it's round and it's egg-shaped because it's eggs. There's a song. We can sing the whole... I should just sing the whole thing. I just drew this giant face. Look at it. That's not what we're doing. We need... Quick, delete. Can I do that? No, I can't. I can't delete things like that. I have to rub them out. I'll zoom out and rub them out. But the point is, if you're drawing a circle, you draw a circle like this. And it has the same at the top, and it's close enough. Shush. It's a little bumpy bit. It's a circle. You get me. There's circles. You can see them in your eyes. See? If we zoom in on Hal's TV. So it's a circle. It's the same at the top and the same as the bottom. It's like a box. Whoopsie dear. Like a what's that thing? You know, a box that's not a rectangle? A square. Get it? It's maths. Sorry, bad joke. Oh, that's really bad. That's the bad joke. No, he looks sad. Let's give him a good, happy face. Pay attention. Don't get distracted. Yes, Abby. Square. Thank you. It took a while, but we got there. But a thing, an egg is like a rectangle. So imagine you're drawing a circle inside one of these things. I don't know what this is. It's kind of like a pedestal or a triangle with it from the French Revolution. Am I allowed to say that? Trapezoid? Is that really what it's called? A trapezoid? It's a trapezoid. I mean, it is now. If you're trying to catch a zoid, it's not a sas car one. It's not one of them. It's a what do we call it? I don't know. Trapezoid. I should know. I got really good marks in geography. So imagine you're drawing it inside this shape here. Then you get more of the sort of, let's see if we can, smaller at the top and bigger at the bottom. So like when my beard gets too big and my head stays the same shape, then it looks like an egg. Thanks, Hal. Eurovision. Eurovision. Oh, a vision of beauty. A vision of egg. Anyway, so we've drawn the egg. Now we're going to, step 2, we're going to add the eyeballs. Now, when I was designing this chicken, I thought, what if somebody has a pen? A pencil. I had one here earlier. I don't have one anymore. But imagine that this is a pen. Imagine, everybody, that this is a pencil. It's not. It's a pen. But it doesn't have an eraser. So what if you're drawing with a pen? Okay, imagine it's a pen. Imagine this is a pen and it doesn't have an eraser. And you're drawing, and then you don't want to rub things out. So he can live there now. What you do is you add an eyeball, just a circle. Do the square thing, like not the trapezoids, just the zoids. So just let it free. I made the chickens. I made them. So we'll do is I'm going to zoom out just a little bit better and just draw a circle, just right smack bang in the middle. Now we're not drawing an alien, as you may imagine. Kind of looks like one of those things, the yellow things that Gru has. What's his name? The Minions. Then we'll draw another one behind. You can tell it's behind because it's not quite finished. One shape is obscuring the other. The chickens crossed the road because I made them. Is that how that works? No. But then we can add just a couple of more shapes. Just a triangle. Oops, we'll zoom out a little bit so that it's the right size. And then one of these things here. That's a triple W, which is 5 views. 5 views, which is how many this video is going to get. What the Power Rangers? I don't understand these references. Eurovision, Power Rangers. They made a Power Rangers movie, didn't they, recently? I just saw a trailer, I think. I am the chicken boss. I'm scared of telling you what to do. Actually, I used to be a supervisor. It was really fun. Actually, I used to do... Oh my gosh, I need to show you these things. I don't think I can. Maybe I could? I don't know. Anyway, ampersand! It is me. Ampersand. It is you. Look, you can say, when I pause, the numbers go down. Go, go, Power Rangers. I used to watch Power Rangers. I also used to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When I was a supervisor for a bunch of animators all around the world, I was an interesting supervisor, and we had these things called positivity cats, and I used to send them to all of my subsidiaries. I don't know what they call them, but I made them and they're amazing. So here's one where it's beautiful. I like it. This one's called Good Morning. And then we have another one. This one is called Je parle du cron. I don't actually know what that says, but these are the people I used to work with. Shh, they're not on the internet. Shush, don't tell anyone. This one is called Merry Christmas, which is inappropriate because it's Easter. We can move right along. This is the one I used to love the most. Awesome sauce. Look how happy that cat is. I don't know how we got onto this. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I mean, it sounds like Ninja Cockle. Look, some of these are great. Good morning, Bonnet. I should start using these again at work. See what people say. So when people used to finish their animation, I used to send them this. It was Audra's birthday at some point, so I sent her this image. It explains why I used to beat up, and this one's animated. I don't know if it'll play for us, but we'll have a look. Oh, look at that! This is what I want on my epitaph. My friend's cat was named Poo Poo. And anyway, look, let's get back to drawing some Easter things because it was Easter. So, one point to remember is that not to pay it too much attention, otherwise your brain might do some sort of somersault and your prefrontal cortex may implode at any moment. So let's just have a quick swig of hand sanitizer. It's dihydrogen monoxide. Bruh. Go Power Rangers? Is that a reference to Power Rangers? Abby? Is it? No, it's not. So, I'm not pouring water on my head. It's right next to my laptop. There's a power board, literally a meter. I would get electrocuted, and that would be bad. One day we'll do another thing. What's this called? A live. We'll do it outside, and then I'll just turn the hose on, and we can be accidentally pressing buttons. Oh, look at that. I didn't know you could do that. You can turn the UI on and off by pressing tab. You learn a new thing every day. What are we talking about? So, it depends depending on where you put these pupils, depends how big your classroom is. So we're just going to put the pupils a little bit askew. When I first put them down, as you saw, we put them right in the middle, which is cool, but it kind of looks like he's looking at you, but we don't want that. We want... Abby, your messages keep getting... is held for review. So I have to click show. And you wrote... What did you write? Easter! I get it, that's why. Yeah, because it's not a swear word. I'm not sure why. I forgot the new thing every day. I know, it's great, because if you forget the thing, then you can relearn it again later, and it's great. That's how that works. What are we doing? Okay, so we've added the pupils. I really have forgotten what we're talking about. Doesn't matter. We're just going to keep going. A triple W. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Triple W right there. Kind of looks like a mouth of an alien. Sort of. But anyway, that's a triple W or a 5 to quint U, double, single, double, triple, quintuple, quadrilateral, thermonuclear Eurovision trapezoid. Okay. Then we're going to do a wobbly one. So we're going to do a wobbly one of these, the triple W, but we're going to do it upside down, and then we're going to do it wobbly. So this one here. Let me just show you. This one is a W, triple W, sorry, a quintuple, and then this one is a wobbly one. See how it's kind of wobbly because there's no points. These bits are points, and these bits are not points. And they kind of, it looks a little bit like if we go like this, and then, well, no, that doesn't work. I was going to draw two birds because they kind of look like, okay. Yeah, well, there's the two cockatoos. I'm not sure what's going on down here, but well, if we put the legs in, it might look a bit less dangerous. There we go, look. Oh my God. There's actually another cockatoo hiding behind them, but you can't see that. So a wobbly one, we'll just come back to the wobbly one. Here it is. And then we're going to, I'm not sure I'm allowed to try and pronounce that. Ampersand. Chari's back. Hi, Chari. How you doing? And Shirley Ward. I should have warned you coming. Shirley. Did you know your name backwards is Draw? I mean, it's Draw Yelehirsch, but there's still Draw, which is fantastic. I hope you do. Anyway, so we're doing a wobbly one like that because that's the frill thing on the top of a chicken, which I have no idea. I'm glad you're here, Charles. Chari. I'm going to call your child. Don't call your niece Charles on international internet, Simon. It's bad form. Jimmy? Who's Jimmy? There we have a fantastic rendition of a chicken egg. The one thing that's missing is the two things, and they're called legs. But particularly today we're going to be calling them legs because it's the egg. I'm going to zoom out a bit more. Why isn't that working? A bit there. Interesting. Looking at the wrong screen. That's why it's not working. Just some legs. Now, famously, chicken's legs are made out of twigs. And there we have. We finally finished it. We did it. Drumstick. Actually, one trick you can do for adding drumsticks. So say, for example, we were drawing a chicken, a real one. We were drawing the hair here because chicken. Okay? It's chicken. You leave a little gap. Just there. Can you see it? Just there it is. And what you do is you put another sort of bumpy shape underneath, because chickens are all fluffy and they're like covered in feathers and stuff. And you put another one behind it, and then you put the legs out, coming forward, because their knees actually go in the other way. So if you have a look, maybe we'll change the color to a bit of blue. Their legs, their knees are in here. So these are their knees, and they come down. And then this is their hippie jointy thing there. And then their feet come out here. See? So their knees bend backwards because they're dinosaurs. But I'll just undo that because it makes it look a little bit strange. And I see the chat moving, but I can't look at it because I can't draw and talk at the same time. You may have noticed, which is great for a person who live draws things on the working and make sense. No, not at all. Not even a smidge when you're drawing thin lines. Because the lines that you say out of your mouth interfere with the lines that you say with your pen. That's why the lines get all mixed up. What's the henatomy? Oh, hen anatomy. Oh, Hal, you're genius. So there we go. We just add a little bit of, the frill, upside down wobbly W, beak, and some eyes. There's a chicken. Now, don't tease the beak. It's fine. We just might move it a bit and put it out here. There's a happy chicken. Yes, let me just catch up on the chat. In a drawer. That's funny. I like it. Give the chicken shoes. It will be done. The chicken will have shoes. Toilet plungers? They do look like toilet plungers. Maybe that's how chickens work. Maybe. Hold on. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, says Simon. Dear, what is going on, chicken? Oh, she's so pretty. Let's draw this other chicken that we can see in our mind. SpongeBob SquarePants. I love how Abby just turns up in the chat. People are talking about chickens. We're talking about other things. We're talking about drumsticks. We're talking about chicken anatomy, anatomy, if you will. And then she's just like SpongeBob SquarePants. Imagine if you did that in real life. Imagine if this was real and we were like sitting around a table and I was teaching everybody how to draw a picture. And then Abby just said, SpongeBob SquarePants to everybody. That'd be great. I love it. Wait. You are pretty, Charlie. Come on. Chickens are plumbers. They are. Draw me. I'm not drawing you, Abby. Unless you are SpongeBob SquarePants. And I'm just going to catch up so we don't get lost. We need to. Okay, it's going to happen. Now, we'll draw this chicken's friend. Slightly less robust, as you might say. And we'll put this plungers. Now, the plunger, I think, should go across here. If you've ever seen a plunger on a horse. No, this is a chicken. There we go. You know that song? Yeah, by down the bay, when the watermelons grow, I will not... I didn't intend for this to be a singing session. I will not go. My mother will say... You know that song? You should know it, Lisa, because you're from Saskatchewan. Grace, how you doing? Not sure. Let's all sit in important-looking chairs around a table and have a conversation about chickens. And then Abby just says, Minecraft. Makes perfect sense. So this is a chicken with plungers on its body. I would never have drawn this otherwise. Let's just give it a face so that we know, what it's thinking. There we go. Beautiful chicken. He's happy too. Ah, oh, so happy. Or she, I should say. There, well, give him a tail. Her a tail. Who knows? And then, what about the feet? Boots. That's right, because we're going to put shoes on the chicken. Shoes on the chicken. We have to do this is experiment. This is why scientists get in so much trouble. They're just like, can we genetically modify a chicken so that it has boots for legs and plungers for thighs? And the answer is no, you can't do that because it's non-biological. And there's probably no gene for plunger thighs. What does that mean? Oh dear. There we are. Look at that. They're the two best chickens I've ever drawn. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. My mother will say, have you ever seen a goose eating a moose? That's right. It down by the bay. Grace is always confused when she comes to these things. Hal's message is held for review. Show. He's had a rooster, 2 plungers, and 2 boots. I like it. If you ever seen a horse eating some sauce. Actually, that was an interesting story about. No, Ampersand must leave. I'll draw you, Ampersand. Okay, done. Now you can leave. Bye, Ampersand. Ampersand is now gone. Forever. Boggs, how you doing? So let's get back to these egg thingy-majigs. Anytime. YouTube's guidelines are so weird. They don't allow the randomest things. It's true. They do have to be careful because, like emojis can mean all kinds of things. And that's a bit dangerous. So this, let's have a vote. 1, 2, wait. A, 2, C, F. Okay. Vote in the chat now for which one we're going to draw next. And if you write C, I'll be amused. Grace, I knew it. I could see it in your mind. In your mind. Whoa. Whenever the children have netball practice, they come to me and they say, "You shall come to netball, father." And it's amusing. Leisha, why don't you vote? F is cubby and cute like me. Exactly. I'm not sure what, like a cub, like a bear cub, or Anyway, no, we're not doing C. We'll do C. We've already done. Look, there it is. So, we're going to be drawing F. And F stands for Frederick. Frederick the chicken. First, you start out with a thing. Abby's thing is, again, lost on me. Try to zoom in. Again. We'll do it again, but we won't do it again immediately. We'll draw F first, because it stands for F for Frederick. And then we'll move on to the back to the other one. So, first we need a trapezoid. And then we need to round that trapezoids out. I have deep thoughts as well. Like, if you see out of your eyes, why can't you see your own eyes? Wasn't a deep thought. That's just a logical incongruity. Trapezoid. We're going to round that trapezoid around. And so remember, it's got a bigger bottom, like some of us. Smaller top, nice and round on the top. And then the next step here is to draw the feet, where we're going to have to do some erasure of our emotional selves. So just a triple M with a bottom. There you go. And then another triple M with your bottom. Now you can either draw the foot first or draw the foot after. Sometimes I like to do either both or slash yes. There's some foots. They look a bit different from that one, but that's fine. Then we're going to eat some vitamin C. Eat equal rights for all, Shirley. It's true. That's what we were voting on. And then we agreed that it was good. And then Abby and Grace were like, nah, we like the other chicken. It was great. Vitamin C. I'm putting you live on the TV because Hugh wants to watch. Hi, Hugh. How are you doing? C. See? We're doing C in a mini. We're doing F now. Now, the third step is to draw a little top knot. I don't think do you have top knot pigeons in wherever anybody is? Yes. His feet aren't swollen. They're just, the line thickness is just ever so... He's allergic to peanuts. Because we all like to put peanut butter on our toes sometimes. Chicken on a dirt bike. Hey, Boggs, are you doing that thing Abby does? We just randomly say words halfway through a chat. I like it. Let's keep it up. Don't stop. It's good. I like it. The next step is we're going to add a little fin, feather arm, a feather arm. We're going to add a little feather arm. The road was covered in peanut butter when he crossed. And then we're going to add some little leafy bits at the bottom. There we go. Not leaf, like, bird leaves. 1, 2, 3. So this is actually a little bit like the upside down M thing. What are we talking about? Triple W. Yeah. But if you make this one, they kind of flay out like that. Like a wing, Just feel it when you're drawing. Step number 14 is... We've done that one. Oh, excuse me. I'm drinking too much hand sanitizer. We're at the top of the beak and the other little arm flappy thing. So this one can go down, 2, 3, because it's flaying down, see? No, it's not flaying, it's laying down. Not flaying down? Shirley, I love the emoji use. Absolutely top notch. Top notch, Petunia! God, I love Harry Potter. Okay, so then we'll put the top of the beak there, like so. Just like this one here. And then we're going to give him a little mouth. So like he's got his little mouth open. Oops, so you zoom in too far. Right in the middle. Like that. Give him a little tongue. Oh, that's nice. Then colour that in. I forgot the word for colour. Then we'll give him 2 little eyeballs. And look how happy and cute he is. Oh, that's nice. And he's got cheeks. And he looks a bit less cute than that one, doesn't he? Because his feet are huge and his face is too far up. So let's fix it and see if it makes it better. So if you make his face a little smaller. Oh, it's time for a rest break. Every time we get to this point, and Abby, well done. You've also used some emojis. Okay, it's rest break time. Shh, we're not having a rest break now. Seed Chomp Abby is held for review again. There you go. Too many emojis. Who knows what YouTube is thinking? So we're going to just put his little face... Well, let's use the reference that we have. His little face here. We'll give him a little... Oh, he's so cute. And then a little tongue there like we did before. Colour it in. Then his little eyes. Yeah, he's still cute with his giant foots. And his little cheeky bits. Ah, they're nice. That's better. He looks kind of cute, doesn't he? Don't you think? Much better than the other one? Anyway, I think he's adorable. We forgot to do the top of this leafy thing on top of his head. There we go. We might make that like go up a little bit more. Put some lines just so it looks more like a feather. And there we have the big-footed the blue-footed, adorable chicken egg, or the chicken. Chicken. I'm checking him out of the hospital. Cheeky bits, Lisa. You can't say that. Anyway, let's get back to this number C, because everybody loves number C. So let's start by drawing one of those rounded trapezoids. Chari is cheeky Chari. We're going to draw a trapezoid. Shush. Okay, we'll draw the trapezoid. The important thing to do is to make sure that none of Abby's messages come through, because that, just there, is too many emojis. You know, you can only think so much before those emojis. This has got a little bit of a bump, a little bit of a bump. There we go. So we start with the trapezoid, the really, really rounded trapezoid. And then I forgot step 2. Step 2 was add the eyeballs. I remember. So step 2, add the eyeballs. Those square, really rounded squares. Just in there. Add a little bit of chunky there. And then one behind. Absolutely marvelous. And then step 5. So quickly have a sneaky peek. Okay, then we add a triangle. Now they're called triangles because sometimes when you draw them, it's a bit tricky. So you have to try angling fishing because it's easier. That thinking doesn't hurt my brain. It just doesn't work. You know, like other things, it hurts. Like if you try and pick up something really heavy and you're like, and then it hurts your fingers because you're trying to hold onto it, and it hurts your arm muscles and stuff. You're like, then you hurt your back. Ow, right? Thinking though, just nothing happens. It's like when somebody says, what's 2023 minus 2015? And my brain goes, ah! And that's what it does on the inside. So then I pick up a calculator and then forget what I was doing. I don't actually have a calculator. What am I saying? Who am I? So this guy's eyes are a bit smaller. Let's move on. Chicken burger. 8? Is it? Chari, we've done this before. Just because you're good at maths, let's do it. 2023 minus 2015. Start again. 2015. Okay, then you take the big one from the small one. 5 minus 3 is 7. 1 minus 2 is 3. 0 minus 0 is 100. So you put down the 0 and carry the 10. 2 minus 2 is 0, but then we've still got 10. So you add that to the 0. And then, hold on, the 2 zeros. There you go. It's 100,037. Moving right along. So this chicken, number C, we're going to give him some wonkier eyes this time. Absolutely marvelous. And Joey's like, squirrel? We don't have squirrels in Australia. I remember the first time where I just licked my lips like Barty Crouch again. Isn't that scary? When in that movie, don't spoil us. We're reading the book at the moment. I don't mean right now. I mean when put the children to bed, we read Harry Potter and we're up to the 3rd task, and it's very exciting. The Abby's. This message is held for review once more, Abby. Well done. Yeah, see, Shirley knows. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Hugh. Chicken. Chicken. What happens with chick in the house? Abby, I like your enthusiasm, but we can't allow all of the gobbledygook because that would be similar to what's happening in my brain right now. So we just need to add that upside down W, triple U, the quadruple U, just there like that. Lovely. Absolutely marvelous. And we're going to have him, what do we do? Do we have his another arm? Yes. Okay. So we're going to do the wobbly one upside down like that to be the frill. I think it's called a frill. We're going to draw a chicken shark next. And then maybe this chicken has his little hand out. Remember, they're flaying out like this. Wow. Like a bird's wing. And then maybe he's singing that song that we were singing earlier that I can't remember, the Eurovision song. Do a pointy M, a curve, and then to show that he's singing, you can do these things. Now, I had a music teacher, and he used to play the French horn. I can't remember his name, and he was really nice. But I used to draw music notes like this all the time. I would draw the stem, and then I would draw the circle like this, and it would look all right. But he used to then draw them, write them, right when he was writing music. He would put the thing down, and then he'd go wham, like that, and then he'd put the little tail on it if he needed one, and then like this, and then, so good. So there he is singing, because he's such a good singer. Just like I am at maths. It's really quite freeing knowing that you have some limitations. Abby, your messages. Do we need to send sympathy cards to your school teachers? Yes, you definitely do. I know your sister's a teacher, Lisa. She would love. Actually, I was a really good student. I was never vindictive. I tried. Songs 100%. 100. That's just 100. It looks like 700 though. So you can draw the music notes like that. and then we'll give her little eyelashes because she's dressed up for the evening, and some legs. Absolutely glorious. Now we're going to draw a chicken shark. Just over here. Now, I think it should be a chicken. 1 plus 1 equals 1 plus 1 equals a window. Oh my god. Magic. Sorry. Amazing. wait. 2 plus 7. Hold on. 7 equals a really weird face. See? That's a fun game. We're going to draw a chicken shark. Shush. None of this maths business. Art class. I do like art. That's because you're a genius artist, Lisa. ONG. Chicken shark. I think the head should be a chicken and the bottom should be... No, the head should be a shark and the body should be the chicken. Okay, so we'll start by drawing the chicken body. Like this. Beautiful. Bring it around. Nice big fat chicken. There we go. And then some of those things. That's like a quadruple quintuple M. And then we need to do that trick we did with the plungers. Yes. Look at that. Oh, a little bit wobbly, but that's fine. Keep going, Simon. You're doing very well. It's always good to give some positive self-talk. Simon, you don't need to know how to do maths. Even though you're trying to run a business, it's totally fine. It's not. It's really confusing. Okay, so then we got the body of the chicken, and now we need the shark head. Now this is going to be funny. So we need... there's a way to zoom... There we go. Now we're going to do the shark head. Here we go. Here we go. Zoom out too much. Wow. We zoom... No. What does a shark look like? I've totally forgotten. There we go. Got a little nostril and some gills. And then an eyeball. And then an evil... what do you call those things? Eyebrows. And then some of those things. Amazing. And then join it up and accidentally screw up your line work. That's fine. And then color that in there. Or maybe we'll make that a little bit concave. There we go. Concave and convex. Did you know the difference between concave and convex? So this is concave. No, it's actually, hold on. You have to have a reference line. So we'll do the... Okay. Abby's just sent a message with like 1,000 million plungers. And I don't know if I should press the show button because it will just ruin the chat, and then we'll all be upset. And plus chicken. Exactly. So this is concave because it goes in like a cave, and then you can stand in it like that. Look, There's a little man standing in a cave. But if it's convex, and it's the it's the same thing, but you can't stand in it because you can only stand on it. Concave and convex. Look at that. Because you're vexed because you can only stand on the outside of it. Anyway, we're going to draw this chicken. I swear, we'll just zoom out and get rid of that idea about the concave and convex because sometimes it's a little confusing. Let's zoom that back around to our chicken. It needs a fin. That's what it needs. Ha! Perfect. And then maybe, maybe like this. It can have a shark tail as well. There's a shark chicken. Absolutely glorious. Oh dear, Span, how are you doing? You've turned up at the wrong time. Any time, really? There's only 10 minutes left. Sharkin. It's a sharkin. It's a sharkin picture. Wouldn't it be chicken? Sharkin. Shark. Yeah, like chicken shark. Yeah, or a chalk. There's like charcoal. Anyway, I need to remember seeing someone photoshopped a shark's head on a bird. I have seen that on the internet. It's amazing. Let's do an arrow, just so that we know we're talking about this thing. We learnt that 27 minus plus 4 is a face. That's good fun. Giraffe shark. Alicia just suggests things. She does. A little bit like Abby. But there we go. And a giraffe... Hi, Hugh. You don't make much sense. Says me, not making any sense. So we're going to draw a shark giraffe. Now, a shark giraffe is might be what you think. So we start with a fin because it's a shark. We have a little bit of a chunk taken out of it. Then the back of the shark comes down and it's got little extra fins at the back. And also one of these fins. I can't remember what they're called. Not dorsal fins, hand fins. No, they don't have sideways ones. That's aeroplanes. So they just look like that. I believe. Maybe one underneath. I don't know what a shark looks like. Anyway, that's fine. It looks sharky enough. Now, a shark giraffe looks like this. Because they can't breathe underwater because they don't have any gills. See? Because they're shark giraffes. So they've got to have their heads above the water to be able to breathe. There we go. And then we'll use some techniques that we learnt earlier on in the game. Putting an eye around the other side. There we go. And the ear's a little bit too low and a little bit in the wrong place. So we'll just move it up a bit. And as you can tell, things are going great when Simon has lost the... This isn't a track. Anyway, there's no trains. It's more like a race car track full of, the toddlers on those electric cars that don't go very fast. But there's like a million of them. So we're just going to add some, these shapes. What do you call those things? Spots, maybe? There we go, and then a little bit more down here, and then we'll just thin them out as we get towards the bottom as it slowly turns into the shark giraffe. The question that Abby has just answered for me, a shark-giraffe. Shark-giraffe? Sounds like something you drink wine out of, like the French word for a carafe. Shark-giraffe. And we need to put the waterline. Let's choose another colour because I forgot we do colour. How's your fever dream going, Span? How's the he who must not be named going? A Jirac. I like Jirac as well. Shark, giraffe, or Jirac? I think Jirac because I like Jirac, like Jirac's equation. He was a physicist, wasn't he? He could do maths. Do you know like the Dirac equation? Is that what's his in? Anyway, Jirac. Shark? Not Jirac, shark. It would be like this. Right? Wouldn't it? Should just like giraffe and shark? Jirac. That sounds like yak, which is the sound that chickens make. It's full circle. Yuck. if we just draw one of our chickens here. Well, Simon, you've drawn the wrong chicken. Here's the chicken. And the chicken says, yeah. There we have it. So we have 8 minutes left. We've created all kinds of things. Let's do a quick review on what happened today. Today we started out with a bunny, and we thought, how could we stay on track and definitely stick to the theme of Easter? Start by drawing a picture of a bunny, and also 2 pear babies. Remember the hiding pear baby in the eye of the bunny. And remember, he's standing on an Easter egg, which is very Eastery. Then we decided to draw some special chickens. And they don't have tails, and maybe they look better with tails. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Maybe this one needs a tail as well. Yeah. Maybe we'll keep it. We'll see what happens. Ooh, I don't create the chaos. I'm just a steward of the chaos. I was quite a boring child. You have pet bunnies. I have pet bunnies, apparently. They live in my house. I love dogs. I do. I'm learning to love them. They're beautiful. And they're Captain Zeus. Just keep saying words, Abby. I love it. Just keep going. Oh, I'll just show some of your emojis there. Then we drew some plunger leg chickens, which is great. I don't know. It was a Mackay. You're a genius. Obviously, we already knew that because of the cheese. Ampersand left, and we all became just a bit sad. And we cried because the beautiful cowboy hat of Ampersand was no more. And so we drew a little hamster. Was dumpster while you were boring? What? Okay, we can just take a moment and we can look at this sentence and we can ask, what does Leisha mean? Under what context? They are weird cats, Chari. They're really weird. They don't meow. They haven't said a word to me. I don't know what they do. The sheep? Boring? The sheep? I don't know, Abby. What is happening? Who is that? Then we drew some trapezoids. We learnt the word trapezoids. I never went in the dumpster. What are you doing? Did I go in a dumpster? I did. I saw a cord, but that was today. I haven't made that video yet. Leisha, have you been watching me? I'm not sure what's happening. We learnt trapezoid, and then we learnt square. I remember that. Then we did some weird cockatoo stuff, and we drew C twice, but then we drew some Fs, which was adorable. And then we had some sharken. A shockingly good drawing. Did some maths. I won't talk about that. And then we ended with yuck. So we have 5 minutes left. Let's just try and analyze this sentence. When I went into the dumpster, was the dumpster while you were boring? You mean, I don't, Mackay, help. What does it mean? Anyway. It's beautiful. I think C is the best one, definitely, if you think about it. And that's wonderful. So now we just have to hold on for another 4 minutes. Let's have some more drink. I need to go to the toilet. Don't tell anyone. Were they really called the exploding star? Oh, the sheep! Whoops. I poured a... Yes, okay, we went in the dumpster. Me and Danny Balding. I just accidentally said his name on the internet. Shh, don't tell anyone. We hopped into the thing and we poked it. So, yeah, no, I was bored. I was the boring one. He was the one like, let's jump in the dumpster and poke the dead sheep. I mean, I was just like, yeah, let's go along with it, you know. I mean, there were also televisions as well, like old-fashioned televisions, the CRT monitors, things, you know, like with, I'm a very serious young man. Who said that about me, Span? IKEA! What? It's true, Grace. I also need to go as well. But for different reasons. That's why I'm jiggling. But if I jiggle, we get in a whole another 4 minutes out of this. My preschool teacher said I'm a very serious young man. Are you serious? I can't remember. Well, I just got rid of all my... You know, like in the movie Emily, when she was talking about that one of her neighbors sleeps for the first 30 years of her life, so then she doesn't have to sleep for the rest of her life. I just got rid of all my seriousness back then, and now I can be me. What is Emily? Emily, well, it's like the suffix at the beginning of different measurements that we use, like a millimeter or a milliliter, and it means 1,000. And Emily is a measure of electricity. That's not true. I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't know Emily. Did I mention Emily? Oh man, I can't keep up with these conversations. This is ridiculous. We only got 2 minutes left. Damn. That's what Chari says. Gigawatts. That's when you're really confused. Oh, Amélie. Sorry. Amélie is a movie. I apologize. It's a French movie, and it's great. The music is wonderful. It's for old people. It's probably not suitable for you, Abby. So you have to watch it later when you're older. But it's quite a good film. It was made in the 1700s, and yes, Amélie. It's pronounced Amélie. It's like this, you know, Amélie, with a little accent. But yeah, watch it when you're a little bit, not Emily. You know, like Madeline. I'm Madeline, I'm Madeline. Maybe teeny tiny. Maybe. Thanks, Leisha. Anyway, thank you so much for coming, everybody. Thank you so much for breathing. Hal, I hope you survived your editing adventures. It looked complicated with all of your screens. Anytime that you wake up in the middle of the night with ideas for drawings, please send them to me because they're so much fun. Abby keeps mentioning these things. But I'm going to have to turn it off now because somebody keeps drinking too much water. And we all know what happens when you drink too much water. You become hydrated. And your kidneys work really well. Happy Easter, Chari! Bye-bye! 8 Elbows is the name of our like company, our creative world. Bye, Span. See you later. This was nice. I hope you feel better soon. So 8 elbows. We called it 8 elbows because I have 2 elbows and Cass has 2 elbows and the twins have 2 elbows each. So that means 8 elbows. And so we make all kinds of things. We're going to make a sticker subscription, and I'm going to turn the stream off, and I'm going to go to the toilet, and it's going to be amazing. And then I'll be able to have a big smile of it. Goodbye, happy Easter, Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye-bye. How do I turn this thing off? Oh, immediately no longer be tired. Oh, okay. Bye, Hal. Good luck.